Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy from Little Nest Crafts and it's another week in Margaret Miller's weekly collage planner challenge of 2024 and we're now on week 26. So I hope that you've all had a good week and that you're all keeping safe and well, and that you're looking forward to this challenge. So the prompts for this week are: number 1, a leftover art scrap in your workspace. Number 2 is sheet music. Number 3 is rubber stamping in any colour but black. Number 4 is a retro household product. Number 5 is a mushroom or toadstool, and the bonus is a bell or bells. So we'll put that to one side as normal, and I'll get my background, which I've pre-prepared. So same as before, just an oblong sheet of 160 GSM card with a 1 centimetre border all round. So leftover scrap in your workspace. I hope I'm using a bit of artistic license. That scrap can mean any sort of scrap, because what I've done is I picked out this picture of a little boy, and it's been in my stash for, well, over 12 months I would say, and I've not used it, but I loved it. This little dog's singing his heart out, and the boy's about to fall asleep. So I wanted to use that if I could. Sheet music. Well, what I've done is I've got a piece of music page here, and I've torn a piece off using a ruler. I have pre-prepped a bit, and what I thought I would do was pop this down one side and that side for now, but I might move it onto this side. I haven't decided. A rubber stamp in any colour but black. So what I've done is I've gotten all my distress inks out, because I do quite like stamping in distress ink, as well as in other inks as well. So I've got those, and we'll just see how things go. I've taken a selection of colours. Just put the lids on so I can see what colour I'm choosing. There we go. That one, and that one's not got a label on. A retro household product. So I've got a few bits and pieces here. I've got some Thai tea, which has been going for donkey's years. An Ovaltine. There's a retro advert for some Ovaltine, and for some Daddy sauce, and for some Oreos, and for some royal pastry, royal baking powder, sorry. By the Chiefs of New York Cooking School, Royal Baking Powder Company in New York. So I've got those. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use yet. And then I've taken a selection of mushrooms to be going on with, which I've fussy cut round, but they do need inking. So there's a few there to be going on with. Oh, and there's another retro advert there, which I thought was cute. That's for Kellogg's cornflakes. And what I've done as well is I've brought in some vintage labels in there. So I can't remember where I got these from. I think I bought them off Etsy. One of the shops in Etsy. So there's a few labels there that I thought might come in useful, and the bonus is a bell or bells. And what else have I got here? Oh yeah, I've got my bells. So I've got a different selection. I've made them different sizes. It's the same image, and I picked red because I thought it would go with some of the red on the mushrooms. So we've got those, but I also did the handbell as well because I thought it would sort of match the music paper. And then we'll just put those to one side for a second. I've got a selection of stamps. So I've got these, just number stamps. And then I brought in some that I had with a magazine because I quite like these retro flowers. Seeing as we're doing retro adverts, and then because I've got these stickers, I brought in a few numbers as well to put in, you know, on the stamps. So right then, let's get started. Oh, before I start, so there's no shadow, I must remember to switch my overhead light off. Shut my door because my husband's watching TV after just coming in boiling hot from the garden. And let's have a go. So it might be that I have to get a different piece of scrap art, but I'm hoping that we can do something with this. So I'll bring it down a little bit so it's more central in my page. And let's have a look. We've got this Kellogg toasted cornflakes advert there, which I could bring in a little bit. What's on the top? There's only the baby on the top, so sadly, as much as I love the baby, I don't think we can use him. Oh, there's this one with the red, which would go. Let me just have a look. Do a similar sort of thing down there. I'll keep the dots on the corner there, like so. So you've got the red writing, and then we could put these bells in. Maybe the middle-sized ones would be better. You could actually use two, maybe not. So that's picked out the red there, and then, seeing as we like to do things in threes, maybe have some mushrooms. Wait a minute. Don't like him quite poking up there. How about that way? That's more like it, I think. So Let's bring that over there. There we are. Where did the big bells go? Let's have a look. So yeah, I don't want to hide the dog. Could have them coming in like that, more at an angle, which I quite like. Any more mushrooms? Let's have a look. What have we got? So, what about having royal? That little border sticking out there and having the royal at the top. Or there's Daddy's sauce, which is a bit narrow, it wouldn't quite fit, I don't think. And the Oreo, that would be too long and it's a bit busy. So we'll put those to one side for a minute. And I think as regards the mushrooms, I think we've got enough. Oh no, that just finishes that off. I think we've got enough with those, so I'll just put those over to this side here. And we'll just try this bell. I know it's not a red bell, but I did. No, not quite. If I wasn't going for the red writing, if I wasn't going for the picking out the red writing, I think it would have gone. So let me just get my glue at the ready. And what I'm going to do is just pop this, its right end, sorry about that everybody, I had to pause the video. My brother phoned me and everything froze on the phone, and the videoing actually switched off. So I've just had a bit of a chat with my brother, and he's looking forward to his holiday. He's going on Wednesday, and caught up with regards to all the family. So that was nice, and so I'm back now, and I have actually carried on a little bit because I couldn't remember where the previous video sort of ended. So basically what I've done is I've glued that onto there, and I've glued down the music page and the retro advert there just to keep it stable, and I've grouped all of the I've inked around the mushrooms and grouped them all together how I wanted them. And I've got this label now, and I think it is a sticky label. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is slide it under there, and I don't know whether to have it poking out like that, because I can move this over a little bit. But my plan was to put a stamp there, and all it is, it says signature with some dotted lines. So, and it just fits in there. So I could do that, or I could leave it as is. Let's have a think. Because I have got this little stamp which I intended to put down there too. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's do the circle down there first. But before I do that, I need to glue everything down, because that's going to be the last thing really. And then I found a little label there as well, which I thought might be useful to put somewhere. And just get rid of the white. There we go. So let's pop a bit of glue on this first, just to anchor it down, and a bit on there. Oops, 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 oops. Slipped a little bit. There we are, and a bit on the end of there. Right, so decisions, I think I'm going to pop that there. So I'll put some glue on there to there. There we go. And in this corner, what I did, I cut out the bells, and I actually used them all. I used the larger ones at the back, and then I've added the smaller ones to the front and the teeny ones on the side there. And I think what I thought of doing was trying to curl them round a little bit, maybe by putting a some foam pads underneath. So I might do that in 1 second, just to give them a bit of dimension. But first of all, what we're going to do is get my stamp where it says signature. sure I've got it the right way up. Oops. I should do it the other way around, really. Get my act together. I've got a dog and she's very, very nosy. The slightest noise, she's very reactive. And every time she hears the neighbours coming and going, she barks. Right, so I'm going to pop that in there. There we go. So that's my stamp mark. And then the other one, when we've glued them down, there we go. So let's pop that down. Try and centralise it a little bit to the page. There we go. I'm just going to use the back of my scissors just to break the fibres a little bit on there. And on this one. And then I'll just get some foam pads. So 1 second. So I'll just put the lid on there for a moment. And we'll get some foam pad. There's a fly in this room. We get a lot of flies because we are surrounded by fields, and most of the fields have got horses. And so yeah, we get quite a lot of flies coming in. I think that needs another piece underneath, so we'll get another bit on top. There we are. That's nice. So same again, but a bit slimmer this time for that little area there. And we'll put under. Oops. And I'll just put a little bit of glue down there too, just to hold the corner down. That's it. And then finally under this one, just take the tape off. There we are. And I'll do the same again this side. I'll just put a bit of glue there. And I'll stick that back one down. So it gives them a bit of dimension. And I need to put a bit more glue down now. Just hold that down a minute. There we are. So they are a bit curved. And then I thought I would put a little label there. And then I'm going to stamp this down here with this ice spruce, and then it'll match where I've done the signature, because I don't really want it to be too black, although it would have picked out the black in the or maybe I should do that actually. Yeah, I might do that, because we've got black there and we've also got black in the Ovaltine advert. So let's have a look. I'll just get my ink. So I've got my archival ink here, and we'll pop that onto there. Doing it again. There we are. Stamp mark there. And I'll have a look and see if I've got something to go in it. See if there's a little something. On here. Now then, I've got festive berries there, which might pick out the red. I'll just stamp it on a piece of scrap. And that's where I tried the retro flowers. Oh, now that might be a bit too in your face. If I did it a bit lighter, maybe. Yeah, that's more like it, I think. There we go. There we are. And I think that is it. So yeah, let me just pop my stamps back on there so we don't lose them. Some of them are all really small. There we are. I'll put the lid on my ink. And then we'll just go over the prompts. Excuse my arms. Put my glue back. And I have actually not put that on straight. So I'll sort that out after. It might be that I can take it off and reposition it. Not concentrating, Wendy. But yeah, I've made it a bit winky wonky. But anyway, we'll go through the prompts and do that. So we've got a leftover scrap, which was this picture of the sleepy boy and the howling dog. And we've got some sheet music, a rubber stamp in any colour but black. So I've got the iced spruce down there, and maybe I should have done the iced spruce there as well, but anyway, never mind. A retro household product is my Ovaltine and the royal baking powder, and we've got a group of mushrooms there, and then the bonus was the bell, which we've got there, and we've done them a bit 3D. And I think what I'll do just to finish those off is just give them a bit of a wink of Stella, just to make them sparkle a little bit, because seeing as they're supposed to be metal. So just go where the light is shining on them. Edge. Down the bottom there. There we go. See if I can see them sparkling. Not quite. Needs a bit more. There we go. Right, thank you for watching, everybody. Glad that you could join me. Hope you can see the main thing, and I'm really going to have to reposition it, because that bit's going to play on my mind, unless let's just about the lines, shall we, and see if that makes a difference. Having a straight line and then something crooked, it enhances it all the more. So let's just see, because we're straight down the side, it might be that I put the royal jelly thing on a bit wonky. Not royal jelly, the royal baking powder. Got bees on the brain. There we go. That doesn't look quite so bad, I don't think. So yeah, I think we've hit all the prompts there. So we'll look forward to next week, which will be week 27. I hope that you can join me. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment, because it all helps with the algorithms in YouTube, and I'm trying to increase my numbers. So I'd appreciate it if you can do that. And I hope that you can join me next week. So until then, take care everybody and have a good week. Bye.